Time and time again, we have heard from people working with Marvel Studios, some that work there and left, others that are still there, and some that never got a job but went to multiple auditions, that when you audition for the studio for a role, that they are so secretive, it almost feels like you are being interrogated. Well, a brand new update from Sentry Actor says that it felt like a FBI interrogation, just trying to figure out what you're doing. So most of you know that Marvel Studios is one of the most secretive places to work for in the entire industry. To the point that we've heard actors say that they had conversations with Disney that they didn't even know that they were in talks for a Marvel role. Only after they got told, nope, we're passing on you, or they saw one of their friends land a job that said they also went through the same thing, that they understood what they were in for. Essentially, what we've learned is that when you go in, they might give you fake scripts. They might have you read for one character when that character isn't even intended to be in the film. And there's a code name, and they're telling you that you're auditioning for something completely different to just prevent leaks. Well, recently, we had a story from Sentry Actor, aka Lewis Pullman, who talked about how going through the process after the former actor left, aka Steven Yeun, he says that going in and talking with Marvel Studios was literally like being interrogated by the FBI. And that there was so much stuff and secrecy that you had to keep to yourself and not tell anybody, just due to all the paperwork and everything they have you sign. Now, of course, we know that tons of stuff leaks, and this doesn't really help them much at all, really, if you really just think about it. But I understand why this would be a thing and why he's talking about it this way. You know, they're still trying to prevent tons of leaks. And if they didn't do this, you would have actors that are like any other actor working for any other studio outside of Marvel, where they're at a late night talk show or something with their friends or whatever, you know. And they could just be like, oh, I landed this great Marvel role. I'm going to play the Beyonder in Secret Wars. Thumbs up. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's a spoiler. And, you know, they don't want that out there because Marvel Studios isn't a normal studio. So that just kind of gives you perspective, especially with the knowledge that, like, Paul Bettany, for example, was picked up in the early AM, thrown into a black van, and then they drove him to a secret location. And he was like, I had no idea what I was doing for like 2 days, and then they shipped me back. You know, it's like, that's the secrecy, I guess, and that's the price you pay for signing on to one of these films.